to lean in.
Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back to the Lean for the Real Housewives of Potomac. We're going to call this Ladies Night because usually when it's a panel of the two panelists being women and myself, it's Ladies Night. So what's going on, Dream and Asia? How y'all doing today?
Doing good. How are y'all? I miss you, Asia. I haven't seen you.
I'll be around. I'll be around.
Asia gonna be around, chat. I don't see Asia nowhere. I mean, nowhere. Where are you at now? You're on the East Coast. Where are you traveling, or you're like somewhere else?
Yeah, traveling for work.
Okay.
But this is like my childhood bedroom, so like I'm at my mama's house.
Oh, okay. So you back where you had the landline.
Yeah.
Okay. He was like, let me call you back. I'm on the phone.
This song was like, hold on, y'all. I gotta get situated.
I'm weak. Well, today is Monday. Thanksgiving is in a few days. So we're all gonna be with our family and stuff like that. So if you're watching right now, hopefully everyone has like a happy Thanksgiving, good times, family, eat food, do whatever you do. As far as our shows, it's still undecided for Beverly Hills because Beverly Hills comes on Tuesdays and we film on Wednesdays. People will be traveling, so I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to find out tonight or as late as tomorrow. But there will not be an episode for Salt Lake City. So if you watch that, no episode. We ain't gonna be here on Thanksgiving. I ain't even doing shit, but I ain't gonna be here. I tell you that. So make sure y'all like this video, subscribe. I see we got MJ in the chat. We got Lisa, Tracy calling from Canada. Tracy, you the one to be it's my you in that damn igloo, right? I believe that's Tracy. I do believe that's Tracy. How you doing, Tracy? We international tonight. Yes, I ain't gonna lie, I love when a lot of y'all watch from different countries.
Yeah.
It's always Canada in here. We've had some South Africa. I don't know. It just means a lot to me. We had a little bit of Mexico in the past. I've had literally one of my Airbnb hosts. She recognized me because of the lean. So such a small but large world. I know. Ain't that something? I thought I was just a little boy from Memphis. Like, apparently, I'm like, no, I don't know. So
you thought she was a chocolate chip on a cookie, huh?
Right. And if I'm known, y'all known too, because y'all here with me every week, and we appreciate it. So let's get into this episode for Potomac. Kind of a filler episode. I don't know if y'all saw, but the mid-season trailer, came out, I think Saturday. So we see how the season's gonna go. It's a lot going on, but not a lot at all either at the same time. But I mean, the season's still pretty decent. It's not the most explosive, but I'm enjoying it because it's not the same thing. We got 3 newbies, technically 4 if you count Jacqueline, because Jacqueline, I don't like her, but she is all over the place this season. I mean, baby, I don't know. Like, she is all over the place, getting red, trying to read, throwing a little shade. She was smelling her cooch last week. I mean, it's just a lot going on with Jacqueline, but she clearly is here, and she says she's here to stay. That's what she told them at that table. 2 episodes.
I hope not.
You said what, Dream?
I hope not.
I hope not either, chat. Honestly, I'd rather have Sharice back. I'm just saying, and I don't even like Sharice like that. So, all right. So the top of the event, there is a GNA event. We know that they are doing this GNA fusion. Not a lot happened at the event. I will say that the ladies were confused about the event. They didn't know, what the hell was going on. Was this like some yoga event? Like, was it a feel-good event? I don't really know what it was either, but they're having this event for GNA, their little athleisure line, clothing line, wear, whatever. And Ashley performs. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ashley needs to sit the hell down. I have not seen a performance worse than Kim Zolciak's until that. Like, it is like if she just kept going. At least all the times when Kim Zolciak did her performances, she had auto-tune, and she would like not just be going on for a long time. I feel like this thing, what's the name of that song? What's Thriving, Living and Thriving? That song is too damn long for Ashley. If she gonna do that, mind you, I said I think 2 weeks ago that she sounded okay. She sounds a effing mess, like horrible. But hey, she thought it was cute. I'm not gonna lie to you. I cackled and laughed so hard when she was singing, and she was like, "Come on, y'all!" And the crowd was not coming with her. Yeah, it was horrible. Like it was kind of embarrassing. But if this is what she wants to be at 36, God help us, because I'll be 36 next year, and I hope I'm not at that place where I feel like I want to miraculously start singing. Please, I just don't want to be there. Um, so then Giselle, I'm sorry, Mia pulls the lady to the side and she basically tells everybody that about what happened last week, the Gordon and Mia and Ink weird love triangle that we're watching on TV. Basically how Gordon, how he reacted. And Ink apparently said he's gonna take a couple steps back because he feels like he triggers Gordon. I guess this is the point where they're supposed to hook him up. And I believe this wasn't then, but I believe not too long ago they like unfollowed each other. So I guess it falls in line with what we're seeing on the show that they take these breaks or whatever the hell they do, right? Um Giselle, excuse me. Giselle says a prayer for Karen as Karen is getting ready for her trial court date in the coming day or so. And I'll stop and get y'all thoughts here on anything related to this event. Ashley singing, um, Giselle. Well, and also Giselle did say that she didn't like she did not support what Mia's doing, because Mia made it clear that one thing Gordon said was that she had an abortion, or whatever. And I don't know. And it sounds like she's more so like not supportive of, I guess, her initial statement of how she is about with the kids, like exposing the kids to it. That's my assumption. But what are you guys' thoughts, Dream?
You mentioned Kim Zolciak, but at least Kim knew she didn't sound good.
Right.
Kim knew she didn't sound good. Ashley, I give her an E for effort. I was laughing when Wendy was like, "Where's the auto tune?" I don't know if y'all could hear, but Stacy said she was like, "Wow, Ashley's singing is like my dancing."
Yeah, I heard that.
So I love that Stacy's. I like Stacy. I can honestly say I like Stacy now. Her little inputs are cute. I prefer for Giselle and Ashley to do the fitness events rather than the fashion shows. I think it might be cute if they just had like, if they do that, like how Drew had Drop It with Drew per se, if they just held fitness events, I think that that'll be a cute look for them rather than them doing the athleisure. As far as Mia's sake, I agree with Giselle. I feel like there's a certain amount of like, I don't want to say ratchetness because it's not really ratchet, but I feel like it's a certain amount of exposure of like mess, like real mess that you should give the TV or expose to the world. And I feel like Mia's just crossing the line now. I would prefer to see Gordon, Mia, and Ink all together rather than seeing them like separately, because I feel like that's when we get the real deal. When Gordon's there, he's going to tell the truth. He's not going to frame it. I don't think that he's framing it in a certain way. I feel like Gordon's telling the truth for what the situation is. But whenever Mia's telling a story, I feel like it's lies. It's half the truth. But I think that's all I got for that scene.
Okay. I know you went here last week. We talked about a little bit, me and Sammy, and personally, I mean, my thought, I think he's definitely telling some truth, but I also think that he does have that illness, and I think that plays a part in how it's delivered. I'll say that. But two things can be true, and Mia can be a liar. He could also be insane or mentally ill or whatever. Asia.
There's two illnesses at display. One is Ashley being delusional and thinking that her vocal skills are up to par with performing on live TV and or in front of live people. I don't know what the diagnosis for that is, but I think somebody should come up with something quick. Um, it's astonishing how terrible it was, and you couldn't even hide it. Like the producers have been like helping her or hiding it this whole time, but man, we gotta get her some medicine for that. We gotta get some. She needs some help. I think she needs more help than G. Now, when it comes to Mia, we've seen what her illness is, and it's being a fraud, it's being a liar, it's being a user and abuser of other people's ailments. So she has used her mother, she for like being struck out on drugs. She's using G for his bipolar disorder, and she's using ink for being tiny. Like, she's really just not a good person at all, and she uses everybody around her. And she's even using her kids, which to me, I think that's just disgusting. I don't have kids, so like I really be wanting to tread lightly on like what I would or wouldn't say or do for about my kids. But like, one, I'm definitely not about to be like acting like their dad is this horrible person on TV for them to see. I'm not gonna be acting like we don't know who their daddy is when these kids clearly look just like this man. And even last year when she was trying to use her son's like being a little delayed or something
Mhm,
as
mhm.
a digger, like she's just that's disgusting. It's like, to me, it's like devilish behavior. It's disgusting. It's like not of God for sure. It's definitely of the, if anybody's a advocates for the devil, it seems like it's Mia.
I agree. I completely agree. Sorry for yawning, Chad. It's been a long day. I'm literally still at work technically. um, no, I agree. What's interesting, and we're gonna talk about it later, is the whole like we've been saying on this channel for a long time, Mia be lying. I feel like Jazz that may have been the one that she liked. She talked about how she liked that she called her Jocelyn Hernandez or Mia's Cabaret,
Yes,
but Mia
yes.
has been lying for a long time, and I never forget. It goes back to her first season, the way that she kind of the way she, exploited her mother. And I'm saying exploited because the way that she did it, it was just not in good taste. So that should let us know then that the way that she is using this show, like you can be honest, you can open up and show the world what's going on in your life. But I think it's just the way you do it and the way she does it. It's just like, oof.
It's
She,
distasteful.
it is. I really feel like it
It's
is.
devilish. It's demonic to me. Like, I don't even get to me. It's just not even cute.
At all.
Yeah. I hope that she looks back on this and be like, I don't know if she will though, but I hope she looks back and be like, it's not very becoming. The mom thing, okay. Then the whole other thing, but the kids and the way, like even how this episode ended with the whole comment of both their fathers or whatever. Like, girl, what? Stop trying to like, it's not true. You're trying to play off of it now, and you can tell it's not very good. Um, so we have Karen. Karen has a court date. Karen is going to court. She got all dressed, looking like Morticia Adams and stuff like that. She got her outfit on, and she's going to court to get, I guess, the verdict of what's going to happen from her alleged DUI case or whatever. In the same moment, the ladies are meeting up together. I thought it was just Mia and Kiana, but it was actually everyone getting together. And I think Karen was supposed to be there. I think she's supposed to come after her court situation, but I guess she decided not to. So, when it's just Mia and Kay, Mia just starts out by asking about Karen. And, we find out that, the other ladies start to arrive. Wendy's having a birthday thing. Kiana tells Mia she's going to tell everybody once all the ladies get there. So the ladies start to arrive. Wendy gets there. Stacy comes. Jazzy's there. Side note: did y'all see Jazzy's little interview thingy that's coming out or
I
out?
saw it.
Is it
I
already out?
with Carlos.
Yeah.
I saw it. Yeah.
What
That's
Carlos
kind of,
me?
the fact that she did that lets me know that baby she is done for. I don't think that Bravo will be let somebody give an interview, and that that could mean she either A, not coming to the reunion, or she is done for. Like, she can hang it up. Like, I'm surprised they even editing, like giving her a lot of time. Or maybe that's all we're gonna get what we got thus far. But she's literally filming almost like a full-time housewife because she's everywhere, right? But that's side note. We'll talk about that later. Um, so once everyone arrives, Kiana tells everybody that the trial has been postponed to September. So 4 months later from this moment, I think they're in May, or yeah, they're in May right now. And so they was like, oh, let's call Karen. And Mia says, well, I don't know if we should call y'all. She may be drunk. And then Stacy's like, I'm pretty sure she's not drinking these days or whatever. And Mia is just like, well, listen, if she ain't drinking, I'm a virgin. And Stacy was like, well, I guess Mia drinking. I mean, I guess Karen's drinking because we all know Mia is now nobody's virgin. She has had her vagina redone. She said alleged. She said I don't know. And so in the same breath, I don't know if Giselle caught the joke, but it don't seem like she caught the joke because she was just like, wait, what? Looking at Stacy like she was saying that Karen drinks. Y'all didn't catch that,
Giselle
I
was
caught
laughing.
it.
huh?
I caught it. I caught it, but she was like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, she was giving us a like, wait, what? Why is Stacey saying that she drinks as if she can like the joke went completely over her head? And I'm like, this may
Giselle?
be,
Y'all didn't
yeah,
see Giselle laugh?
huh?
Giselle was
No,
laughing.
she said it. She definitely said it. She was like,
She said
wait,
it very subtly, like,
yeah, it
well,
was
why
very
she said
subtle. It
she
wasn't
literally
a big
said, "Why did
moment.
she say she drink?" Is she saying she
Right. She
drink?
was
Yeah,
she made it seem like Stacy was the one that was saying that Karen is drinking, still drinking, or
I only
drinking.
noticed Wendy and Kay's face then, because they were like, theirs were more, I guess, like out there that they weren't
but
laughing.
Giselle actually said
I didn't
something,
hear that. I
and
must
it
have
was
missed
I
that.
like,
don't
yeah, it
yeah.
kind of they gave like a little subtitle. I
Yeah, I
think. I
don't
mean,
think that it's gonna
correct
be
me if
much
I'm wrong.
now, but
Mhm.
maybe later. I think you never know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, Mia is obviously the one that spearheaded it, and Stacey was just be saying like, "Well, girl, I guess she a damn alcoholic right now because we know you ain't no virgin." That was the tone that Stacey was coming from, but it seems like it went over Giselle's head. I don't know. That's just what I call. All right. Any thoughts here about this scene? About Karen, her court date, Mia and Karen like making amends on their relationship, and then the whole back and forth with the drunkards. Nothing really happened right here. But any thoughts here?
I think Kiana wants Mia gone. Like, all right, girl, I'll oblige till you get up out my face, because it doesn't give like the relationship is ever gonna be genuine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't see them being like cool, fun girls. Like that's not. They
No,
don't seem like they mesh well. I mean, they already got off to a rocky start, and I mean, not saying you can't come back from it, but being the person that Mia is, I wouldn't want Kiana to be friends with. I would want Kiana to handle Mia the way that Wendy handles Mia. Like she's cool with her, but you'll never see them be like besties. They ain't finna be kikiing like too much because they're not either each other's type of girl. That's what I
yeah, and there's no point. Yeah,
Right,
so
right.
yeah, it
Because you
seems
never
like
know.
Giselle is actually like flipped the petty switch off a little bit and is actually concerned about Karen now,
Yeah.
which is nice to see. So, um, and Giselle never really dug deep in on Karen in the first place. Like she threw
Yeah.
little digs, but she was never like going too hard. Where Mia, even with that little joke, was like, all right, Mia, you kind of gotta let it go. Like Mia,
Yeah.
you're going a little too hard and your situation is very trash. So like you're easy to get back at. So you might as well just leave Karen alone and let her go through this.
Yeah, I feel like Kay, you can tell that Kay has Karen's back because every joke that they make or slick comment that they make about Karen possibly drinking, she doesn't fall for it. Like she doesn't even give it any light of ingredients. So like she wasn't laughing about it, and which I really appreciate because I feel like if that's really your friend, I get jokes here and there, but that you're on TV, you're recording. So if you're gonna make those types of jokes and it's really your friend, let's not do it on TV because this can possibly damage her, and they can probably use that to make it seem like she's actually a drunk. Don't know if she is a drunk, if she's not a drunk, but if she is my friend, I'm not going to give out any type of information that will possibly or could possibly hurt her in her case. You know what I mean?
Hmm. How do y'all feel about um? Well, was it this part? How do y'all feel about Wendy saying in her confessional that if Karen is indeed guilty, then she may be looking at her a little different. Um, because she did make that comment in the scene too. And I
She
mean, we
It's
did.
know that they
understandable.
have an issue later. You said what?
It's understandable. It's understandable because it's just, you could hurt somebody. You could hurt me. You could hurt my kids. Like you just never know. Like being in that situation, if it's true that she was actually like really drinking and driving, yeah, that's hurtful to people who love you because you're being reckless, right? So I understand where Wendy's coming from, but she is trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. Like,
But I wonder
it's
what
there.
does that mean for her to make it. I mean, I get it. Like, obviously, I can still be your friend and be like, you get a damn DUI. Like, damn, that's messed up. But I'm not finna like, you know, I'm not finna like start talking bad about you or look at you like you're the worst person in the world. I mean, yeah, you had a moment, but at what point does friendship and loyalty come in place? You know, that's it was kind of weird. I mean,
That is how it came across. It came
it
across
did.
like she
It
was
came
gonna.
off like I can't be cool with her no more if this is really true. And this is like,
See, I didn't get that. I didn't get that. I got like I would look at you different if this is the second time you've been drinking and driving. If you
But
haven't on
based
your
on
list.
if she gets found guilty or not, like she's already in the situation. So is she gonna wait until she gets possibly found guilty to like put a little distance or a little concern on that relationship? Because
let's talk about the charge at hand. The charge, I'm not downplaying the charge. It's definitely very serious. But Karen didn't molest nobody. She ain't go and shoot nobody. You know, no
she
one
also
passed
didn't hit
away.
anybody technically.
Huh?
She technically didn't hit a person.
She didn't hit the person. She could have. It could have went so many different ways. But that's what any incident. So it's just kind of like, you know, I get it, but I mean, I wouldn't. That's not some. I don't think to like unfriend somebody over like, oh my god, I got a DUI.
But she didn't say unfriend. She just.
What is I'm saying? The statement left room for whatever. You know, I don't know.
Yes, it did.
We know that they have an issue later on because there's a comment that is made by that Stacy tells. She told Wendy about what Karen said. So we'll see. I don't know. And then obviously confessionals are shot later. So this when she said that in her confessional. So this is just me thinking, with my little reality TV mind about like how things could transpire. We never know, but it was just kind of interesting to hear that. That's all. Tracy said, look at Shannon and Orange County. They are all still friends. This changes nothing. I don't think so either. And I think Karen and Wendy will still be friends. I don't think so, but it was kind of interesting to hear that. All right, so then we got a scene with, I'll put these two together. Ashley, so Ashley's birthday is coming up as well. She'll be 36, as I just said. Her kids and her love the damn kitchen counter island. I'm sure has seen more action than anything in her house because every time we like watch this episode or watch the show and see her in her house, the counter is always being used. I know that counter hate to see her coming because the kids and her, they are always on that damn counter. So her family comes over, and first of all, her little kids are getting so cute. They just kind of they getting like they're actually like, I don't know, I can't describe, but they're like they're cute little kids. Like they really are.
Second one definitely is getting cute. He's a little cute pie.
Which one?
The second one.
The second, I think your audio is a little delayed, but you still here. The second one is cute for sure. He's cuter than the first one. Dylan, Mr. Dylan.
They're probably starting to look a little bit more like Ashley.
Yeah, I think the second one looks more like Ashley. The first one looks more like Michael, for sure.
Yeah.
Dennis, it's giving Dennis with a bow. I don't know. But yeah, so the family comes over. We know her favorite uncle comes over. So her uncle, one thing I like about her uncle, he tells it to her straight. Okay, Sheila, I love Sheila. She came back this episode, Asia. She was there last week, this week too. Sheila, I don't know. Sheila used to be more verbal in previous seasons. Now she just kind of sits there and just like nods and just be looking. I don't know what's going on. I want to know what's going on. But the family comes over and she's talking about the upcoming divorce, and she tells the family about how she's going to deal with, I guess, Michael's possible infidelities. And they kind of basically tell her like, well, do you have proof? And she's like, well, if it's online, you got proof. They said online and stuff is proof. So I don't think we knew. Did we know that he was cheating? Or I thought it was just the stuff with the pinching the men booty and stuff like that. But I don't think we knew that he was ever like cheating. But that's news to me, unless I missed the episode. I don't know. Oh,
when they said that,
okay,
it made me think of Candace when someone reached out to Candace and told her that like they spent the night at the hotel and some other situation.
With the man.
Yeah.
And
You
Candace
know,
name dropped him, and then that's why the lawsuit with Michael came about.
that's gonna be interesting because you know what's happening right now. Everything that people said is she's gonna have to like the thing is everything that people have said about Michael in the past that she either couldn't talk about or has denied. She now has to dig it up and use it to her event to her like that's so crazy. Like oh, I just wouldn't want to be her. I wouldn't want to be in her shoes or be Ashley at all because my God today. But I guess she's gonna have to because I didn't even think that was. I thought they were gonna have a clean divorce of we don't want to be together no more, blah blah blah. But she's talking about infidelity. Then she's trying to get more out of it, in my
Yeah.
opinion. She's clearly trying to get more out of it. So that's interesting to hear. But we'll see. I'm sure it will probably secure her another season. I hope not. You know, they want to let her go. I wouldn't mind her
I
leaving.
think I think it's time for. I think we should finish it out with the divorce with Ashley.
I think we should too, and that should be the last thing on the card. Ashley is divorced and leaving the show. Dana did not doing just fine. The Barbie mansion and the counters are finally clean. Something like that, you know. I think that'd be pretty simple. And so outside of that, the next scene was Mia and Ink. Mia picks up Ink from the airport. And they just kind of talk about Gordon kind of going back and forth. Basically, they feel like Gordon is one way sometimes, and sometimes he's cool. Ink says, listen, if he was about 20 years younger, 30 years younger, he will be like, pow, 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 pow. But he ain't gonna do that because he looks at him like grandpa. Oh, any thoughts on either of these scenes, Aisha?
Ink, relax, little man. Like, relax, little sir. Because if Gordon crazy like, or not crazy, but if Gordon got what they said he got, Gordon probably got little hands on him too. Like, he don't look like he a little pop out of fold. He looks like he in pretty good health. Ashley's definitely trying to get some money. So that's why she keeps bringing up on camera infidelity and talking about. She's actually talking about it now, and you made a good point. I do think it's hilarious because she does have to use everything
that people
that
use.
everybody said. Yeah, because well, we all knew it was true.
I mean, we didn't know, but we
one was trying to convince us it wasn't true.
Yeah.
Well, I forgot what happened. What happened?
What happened? What?
We know. And I was gonna say I forgot what they even said before. This episode was kind of like meh to me, but yeah, overall that's it. I want Ink to be gone too. Like I don't see the point of him being around.
Okay. Dream.
You're right about the countertops. I was like, please don't eat that cake because all I saw were little toes next to the icing, and that was enough for me. Shout out to Uncle Lump, and is that her aunt? I think that's Uncle Lump's wife or something.
I don't know, but she was speaking some facts, baby.
She was.
And Ashley didn't want to hear it because they was trying to say a lot of things. She did not want to hear it.
That lady was speaking facts. Once Ashley started to try to fake cry, I didn't see not one tear fall out of her eyes. Uncle Lump stuck to the program. He said, well, look, I'm happy this is happening. The lady called it out. She said he wanted you because you were young and you're impressionable. They could control you on the count of 3. Control.
And Ashley said, right. I don't know about that. No, not my Michael.
Right. Then this is a time where Ashley needs to be, if she wants the money, she wants them to believe about infidelity. She needs to do that. But
I agree.
I appreciated I don't know if it's her aunt or whoever that is. She stuck to her points and she didn't make any excuse of Ashley trying to make excuses for Michael. She was calling it for what it was. Like, Michael wanted somebody young and dumb. He found Ashley, the perfect person. Whenever she was talking about the infidelity part, though, do you remember there's a scene, I think, where someone sent Candace, and this is the perfect time, too, for Candace and Ashley, because I feel like Candace would have been on Ashley's side when it came to Michael cheating and Michael doing all this stuff. She would have stuck up for her and defended her, in my personal opinion. As a friend.
No, please. You think that?
Candace couldn't stand Michael. She knew his dirt. So I feel like she would have
Ashley.
gave Ashley like that. You don't think so?
I think it's really polite that you're
think
giving
that
Candace.
knowing Candace on the show and off the show, I think that she would have maybe given Ashley a little grace, but I don't know 100% because I feel like a lot of times Ashley did not give her grace.
Yeah.
Whereas anytime they would make up, you know, she would always do something to put them back where they were, you know. So yeah.
When they said it was on the internet, I do remember there was a picture of Michael in a hotel room with some girl. Like I guess they spent the night at a hotel. The girl took a picture, whatever. So
well, he said he was there. So yeah, I mean that's not. He said it on camera on this show.
That he admitted to it, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, hopefully Ashley gets a little something out of it, but who knows? As far as Mia and Ink, I didn't like that he called Gordon granddaddy. I feel like if it was anybody else, then I'll be okay with that. But I feel like considering you're going to be in Mia's life as a bonus parent, possibly, I don't think that you should be talking down on the actual father. That's just me. I didn't like that. Because you're supposed to have, ideally, a good relationship. So when you start calling people outside of their name, it gets kind of tricky.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't know. I don't get a good vibe from Ink.
That's he's not attractive.
You don't think he's cute? I don't look at him like that.
You think he's cute?
I think he's like, you do. I think he. No, I don't think he's cute.
Yeah, but he's not attractive
and he's
at all.
Short.
Oh, I thought you said that he is attractive. I'm like,
no.
I mean, he ain't. You know, he ain't ugly, but he look like he look like. What is that show? What was that? Is that like he like I don't know, like something from either a Fat Albert show or something like one of the characters from the Proud Family. He just looked like something. I don't know. He just don't look. I can't think of it. It's a cartoon of a little black boy. He reminds me of a little black from that cartoon. I think it's Proud Family.
What, Sticky?
So. Yeah, like
Sticky. Yeah, that's him. He reminds me of Sticky. Like,
like he thinks he's cool with the shades.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't think
he's
like ugly. I think ugly is very strong to say.
Oh, I don't think he's ugly, but I don't.
But he's just not attractive.
Yeah, he's not an attractive guy. Like there's nothing there that makes you drawn to him. And so when I say attractive, like there's nothing that's gonna attract me to him. Like he don't look like he packing.
No, he don't.
He's not tall. His hair's kind of all over his head.
No, I'm saying like okay, like I agree. No, I agree. But what you saying?
Yeah, I don't.
Come on now.
For Mr. Ink. I don't see her for him, and I'm not calling him ugly. I just don't think he's attractive, and his personality is unattractive as well. So to me, it doesn't help. Like kind of going back to what you were saying, Dream. Mm-hmm. It's not. It's nothing. He just is like, existing.
Inauthentic. Like I don't believe the words that he's saying.
I don't get love from them. Like I don't see like they seem like friends, best friends, friends with benefits. The way she talks about him, he doesn't. I mean, yeah, he spends times with her, but I don't get that same effects. Like I could be more supportive of it if I saw that. Okay, you know what? It didn't work out with Gordon, and she's a liar, and blah blah blah. But at least she seems extremely happy. It just don't seem real. It seems fake. Like even down to the tagline, you know, marriages are not forever, but ink is permanent. Girl, what?
Because it don't even sound smart. Like, girl, what are you talking about? But ink is permanent. Girl, who gave you that bar? It's whack.
Not you. L Vision, we're talking about ink. You says I'm late. Whose looks are we questioning? And then you said, have y'all seen him since he cut his hair? Honey, I don't. It ain't got to do with the hair. Mm-mm. Oh, Ink looks like Gordon's son with his haircut. Oh Lord, is that why he cut his hair off so he can look more like the child that Mia think trying to add to the narrative? Yeah, I don't really care for it. But if she happy, whatever. I guess whatever. I can't. All right, so
Tracy comment.
Which one? Well, at least Mia will always get a workout picking him up every time she hugs him. I don't think she need a workout, child. She's a strong woman. You ain't seen Mia for real? I've seen Mia for real. She's a strong woman, honey. She's all woman. All right, so we get to Wendy's party. Wendy is forte. I'm tired of hearing about it. Okay, but I am. She does make me excited for 1040. I got a ways to go, so it ain't no time close, anytime close. But I'm excited for it. So all the ladies are there. All the ladies are invited. You know, this is the first time that her family and Eddie's family are going to be together. Like I think since the wedding, or it's been a long time. We seen a scene earlier about her mom sitting next to his mom or whatever, and we get there. Everyone arrives and blah blah blah. The first interaction that happens is actually between Mia and Wendy's mother. And Mia starts talking to, obviously Wendy mom knows who she is. And it seemed like, and I could be wrong, but it seemed like Mia wanted an apology from her mom. Is that what I was getting at first?
I think so.
I feel like Mia wanted an apology for the comments that her mom made about her. Because remember, originally, her mom made a comment about Mia when she threw the water, the drink, or whatever it was. And so Mia was trying to talk about that, but Mama was like, baby, you called me out my name. And then she's referring to last season when the crow flew by, and then Mia was like, is that your mama? And so that is what, so basically, instead of getting the apology, I guess that Mia wanted, Mia ends up giving an apology to Wendy's mom for calling her a bird, a crow, voodoo. Because last year was the whole the all the mess from, what's that girl name? What was her name?
Neka.
Neka.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a mess.
Neka.
Right. Ashley arrives, and I guess she said it's my birthday, so I'm gonna look my best. She got her little suit, shoulder suit, pants, whatever, with the little Instagram. No, sorry, the little Snapchat filter on her head. Like, you know, she all goddessed up because it's her birthday, but she's there to celebrate Wendy's birthday party. We know her birthday had already passed, I believe. Wendy does her boat entrance, and you know, Ashley ends up giving Stacy a lesson on what a drag king is. And it's so funny. I actually kind of like seeing that because there are such things as drag kings. There's women that do as men, or even men just doing like a drag performance as a man. That's still a drag king. It's just basically the impersonation of a man. Same thing, you know. So that was good to see. Stacy is glad that Ray does not know what a drag. That Ray didn't know what a drag king is. And when she goes to sit down, TJ is upset. And this part was a little weird to me. And I'm gonna just hope they edited it that way. But TJ was upset that Stacy was talking to everybody, hanging out with everybody, and left him over there basically by himself. You know, I guess he was talking to who he's talking to. He was talking to Eddie, Ray. And Eddie,
I saw him talking to Ray.
It was Ray. So he basically told her to get it together, man, and you can take your hand off of me. And I was like, now that is not what I expected to see from TJ. But to make it even more interesting, you know, for the last few weeks, the people in the chat, people watching the show, some people on this panel, we've had some different thoughts about, you know, people feel like he just is a little whatever about his sexuality because he's not, you know, not having sex with her and stuff like that. Not saying that's the reason, but I thought it was very interesting he made this comment because she asks him about the flowers on the table. He said that's a girl question. So for all y'all that was saying that, man, you know, I'm not saying he ain't, because I don't know his sexuality. I really don't care. That's not really my business. But that was a funny comment to me. He said that's a man question. But TJ acting like that to Stacy was very weird. I just was very shocked to see that. And you know what? If you go back to the chat when she made the comment about having sex, he kind of shut that down. You know, we may have already seen this side of TJ, just in a more subtle way. But him getting upset with her for not, you know, I guess entertaining him and keeping him company was like, dang, and take your hand up like off me. That's a bit much. Dream.
He definitely said, "Get your hand off me." I was like, "Dang, it's like that." Like,
yeah, it was
his whole tone towards her. She needs to run. girl, he don't like you. And I'm not saying he don't like her because he
Because
may like anything
yeah,
else. I'm just
yeah,
saying like the way that his attitude was towards her, even when
yeah,
you're in public and if you're at an event, you kind of like table that if you do have some type of thing to
yeah,
say, like when you get in the car, like, dang, you kind of left me a little bit by myself, whatever, whatever. But he addressed her at the table. The other people across from the table heard, and him making that comment, like, that's a girl question. Is that a girl question? Like, that's just a basic question. So that stands out to me because why does it matter what's a girl question, what's a guy question? But okay, anyways. I felt like the ladies were dry for Wendy's entrance. I know that she was doing some donuts in the water or whatever, but I didn't hear nobody cheering for her. That was the ladies. You're supposed to fake cheer, even if you don't care. That's just me. But I just didn't like that stood out. Like TJ, she needs to run now, immediately, and stop trying to force this man to like you because he's given you every sign that he don't like you. Even whenever you're joking with him in the past episodes, when she's joking with him, he like just shuts her down, and it doesn't
yeah.
even have to be anything sexual, but just her comments in general, he always just flips it to cutting her off, and I don't like that. She deserves more. She deserves something different. He just don't like her. That's what I got from the scene. Also, too, side note, do you think that Wendy intentionally held that on Ashley's birthday?
Um, no, I don't think she was thinking about her at all.
Because no,
First, I don't think she thought that, oh, it's Ash's birthday. Because honestly, I wouldn't. I would have it, and baby, if you could come, great. Because I mean, what else is Ash gonna do for her birthday? Who cares?
yeah, nobody. I'm surprised nobody like there
Mind
wasn't
you,
like a
she
little
told him during
moment.
the party, was like, "Yeah, it's my birthday too. Yeah, it's mine too." And everybody was like, I mean, she really was like, "Yeah, it's mine. Yeah." I'm like, I'd be like, "Girl, like, okay, you're somebody that's part. I get it, but you know, you champion your birthday at somebody else's birthday party. It's just like weird. Like,
Yeah,
please." Like I get it, but no one cares about you and your birthday. No shade. Asia.
She barely, like I said last year, Ashley only there because Tanya Randall got pregnant and decided not to come. Ashley is only filming because Candace got pregnant and decided not to film. Like Ashley, you not even supposed to be here. So just be grateful. No, you don't get a birthday scene. No, yes, we are reluctantly filming you and your sad family again. Just be grateful and congratulations on the shoulder suit. But I will say if
It was them shoulders was high as hell. I said, baby, dude is not your
oh,
size. All dolled up to go to somebody else's party to say it's my
party,
birthday.
to say it's my birthday.
People
However,
do
if it
not
was
look.
my birthday day, I personally either wouldn't have gone or I would have been the same way. Like, I mean, we can take shots, but it's my shot too. Like, I would just act like I was Wendy. Yeah, I would just play it off a little bit more.
No,
But she
but the
was a
thing
little
is,
mad.
she kept saying it to the people, and they was just like, okay.
Okay. They were
Okay.
like, but we don't even know you. It was given like, we don't know you. And honestly, if you wanted to do something, you spend the money because Wendy spent a lot of money on that. Like, baby, yeah, you don't have the funds. We know. You celebrated your birthday for what you could afford. And we seen it. You making your
She
own
saw
cake with
she
the
had the
kids
kids on the counter and the family in the
on that
backyard.
kind of side. I know Wendy had some Happy Eddie there. Wendy had full open bar, had y'all dressing in all white. Did you even catch her saying she was like, I was gonna wear rainbow, but I wouldn't do that to Wendy? Baby,
I
you
was
would have got
like,
kicked out.
why would you wear rainbow? I get it's Pride Month, but why would you? What? So you
would have been turned around.
My
You
thing
would have
is,
been turned around.
you
Like
wanted to
Giselle,
literally
security.
come. No, but I'm saying like you
Security
wanted to come and be tacky in rainbow,
again.
like
Yeah, like girl,
always
bye.
are. She looked actually decent. I mean, I didn't really agree with the whole ensemble. I
I
didn't like it
think
on her.
It's like a
I
I
thought it
lace
was
didn't mind it.
suit.
It was her. It's
I
her.
thought it was
She could have
yeah.
done
It
her
was,
hair differently. It would have looked a little bit better. Or she could have put like a sheer number on under it. So she could have been a little bit less stiff. But yeah, it was a nice outfit. She just could have done a little bit more with it. In terms of Mr. TJ, Nothing is more of a turn off than a sassy man. Like, why are you talking back? Like, what's up? You want to be my homegirl? Or you want to be my man? So the friend, it's given what I thought initially. Like, he's just helping her out. Like, he's just a sidekick so she can be on the show for a little bit and like actually have a decent intro like they did Kenya.
Oh
But
yes.
it's not genuine, and you could tell like we could see what. To be honest, like no shade to like men who are sassy or like flamboyant, because I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But don't be trying to date me acting like that, because like I don't want a girlfriend. Like the reason that I'm with you is so I can have a protector. And he's giving like you wasn't talking to me. No, I wasn't. I was talking to my homegirls. I'm at a party with my homegirls. Go talk to the men. Go talk to the men. You're not filming with me 24/7. Like, be happy, be grateful you get the scenes you get with me. When you are here and you're doing your job, getting your check, go talk to Ray and go talk to Eddie. Do not be over here trying to talk to me. And don't be all pissy when we sit down and eat. I don't like how he was coming at her. To me, it's a turn off. And if she did like him, I bet she don't anymore. Because I definitely
They
wouldn't.
were together. So my theory on that is that I don't really care about him saying what he has to say. I think it was just a time and place. And even
Yeah.
let's say that this conversation did happen outside the party in the car. I still want to like this just because I didn't like the way that you can be upset, but I think it's just like it wasn't that to me that big of a deal. And I can't really say what's a big deal for him and what's not. But I feel like she's filming, y'all come back together. You would think that they had dinner and she sat over here, he sat over there, like she completely, neglected him, but she didn't. It was just kind of weird just to see him just talk to her like that. I don't For me, it wasn't anything about him talking back because he's definitely he can feel away. I don't think he can, not express his feelings as a man, woman, or whatever. But I just didn't like that he was best, especially was like get your hand up off me, like that's
Don't
just too,
touch me.
yeah, I didn't
That's
like that.
I'm like
I did
that's what I'm
not
saying. Like
like
that's
that.
to me, that's like the sassy part about it. Like, we not homegirls. Why are you talking to me like that?
He said we
If
came
you have an
together. You're
actual
more with your
problem,
friends.
say
Like,
it.
yes, I'm with my friends at the party that we came
Yeah.
to. That's what we were supposed to be doing, like mingling.
Boy,
Yeah,
if you don't sit down in your nice little white suit and have a cocktail. Talk to me
Antonio
later.
said, they were. I mean, obviously they were on Watch What's Happening Live a couple weeks ago, but he said they were doing great. So, hey, it could be, but I'm pretty sure Mia and Ashley, seeing that whole thing happen, they're gonna bring it up, and I think Stacey's a very smart woman, so hopefully she wouldn't be in anything that's like crazy. I think she would check it, but it seems like he's always checking her. He's always checking her out.
And
Like
it's,
it's not like he's always checking her, and she's just like, okay, it's like, girl, like, come on now, please. You're already going through a divorce with another man, So it's one thing to be going through this divorce for whatever reason, whatever, and you trying to find more happiness, but you get into a situation like that. It's just not a good look, in my opinion. But she's a smart woman.
Mr. Grumpy.
Huh?
He giving grumpy. He
Yeah,
giving
he's
Yeah,
grumpy
it's
the whole
always like a
minute.
negative undertone to everything he tells her.
yeah,
It's not
yeah.
like a sarcasm, joking. Oh, don't touch me, ha ha ha. I don't do that to me. If we go together or we're talking, whatever.
We got
Hell,
together.
even if I'm your friend, like, don't talk to me like that. Like, what?
That's what I'm saying. Don't be sassy with me. Do that to somebody else, not me. We here.
Don't be sassy to Asia,
No. I don't
y'all.
know. I think maybe I be having bad experiences with it.
Well, you married now, so I mean, you ain't your husband ain't getting sassy at you now, is it?
Nah, it's everybody else that I be like, where my husband at? Because at least he don't act like this.
Mm. That pretty much ends the episode. So at the end, I mean, it goes into next week, but Giselle is just rallying up all the girls, ladies at the party, and they're talking about Mia. Because Mia said that she was done or taking a break or whatever from Ink, but everyone saw that. So sorry, Mia has been expressing how crazy it's been between her, Mia, and Ink, this love triangle. But they saw otherwise because they saw them online vacation and stuff like that. So, of course, Giselle's is like, girl, what's going on? Like you said, y'all not doing good. You saying he don't like ink, but y'all on vacation with y'all shirts off, having cocktails and mai tais. And so she talks about that, and the episode ends with Mia making a comment and says that the fathers of her children both get along just fine. And everyone's like, the fathers. And I guess next week we will get down to the bottom of that. It looks like we do know based off of the trailer that Giselle and Mia are going to have one hell of a situation, a back and forth. It looks like next week, Mia says some things. I don't really know what's going to happen, but I mean, I'm curious to see. It's been a while since somebody else has come at Giselle in a way, so we'll see how she reacts. I will say it's interesting now that she says that Mia is such a liar, such a liar, such a liar. Mia has been a liar, and there has been times that Giselle has championed behind Mia, but this is also because she was added with other women, i.e., like Wendy, Candace, whatever. So it's interesting now. She says she's such a liar, but Mia has been a liar. But I'm curious to see how this all plays out between her and Mia and Giselle, because I feel like whereas women like Monique and Candace, have come at Giselle a certain kind of way, Mia give me low gutter snipe in terms of the way she gonna come for Giselle. So we'll just see. I want to see it play out. This will be interesting. And for once, Giselle is actually at it with someone who is also fair skinned. So we can't say colorism. So I'm curious to
It
see.
finally won't be. She had to get. She had to. She had to get something else to do.
You said what?
Giselle had to finally get something else to do. So now she's going after the lower class citizen.
I'm curious to see some white on white crime. That's what they would call it. So this time, I guess we won't be hearing colorism. Because I mean, hello. So yeah, that's all. That's all the episode was. Next week will be, we'll see more about it. And then they didn't actually show the mid-season trailer, but wait, they didn't show it, right? I didn't see it on mine, right?
So I feel like they showed it.
I could have sworn I saw it on Twitter.
Speaking of Jacqueline, what I was saying was Jacqueline is getting very involved because Jacqueline said to Mia that you got more men. Meanwhile, Giselle barely got one. And so, baby, she's sitting over there with her little flip, little bob. I said, y'all can't tell Jacqueline she ain't chewing it this season. I mean, y'all can tell her
she's not
because, baby, she thinks she is the top. When she made that statement at the breakfast 2 episodes ago that she was here to stay, she was letting y'all. She's putting y'all on notice. Y'all, not me. She's putting y'all on notice. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she try to sweep her up a damn wine flute next year, but I doubt it. Because
how did y'all feel when Mia said the father's comment?
The fathers,
yeah, plural.
I think it was just a way to play off the narrative of everything that's been said, the abortion, the possibility of what Jeremiah being Ink's son, just a way to add to it. Because why would you say the fathers? Why would you say that?
It made me feel like she's a demon. It made me feel like she's one of the devil's kids.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't make sense.
I'm not here for her. I wish she would have left with NECA.
Yeah. I don't know what Gordon's doing behind closed doors as far as like what his children can see, but I don't want to ignore that Mia's doing. I don't want to ignore or downplay that Mia's also possibly going to be damaging her children emotionally based on what she's saying. Like she's making it seem like her children are going to grow up and see the episodes or even go to school. Cause kids these days be watching anything and everything and they'd be talking and be picking on kids. Right. So it's like, how do we know that your children aren't already being told like, that's why you don't even know who your daddy is. That's why like, she's setting her children up already. And it's one thing if you shouldn't be doing it to your mom. It's one thing if you're doing it to your mom as an adult, but these are your children and you shouldn't put them in a certain position. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that.
Well, I think that's what Giselle, I think that is Giselle's perspective and where she's coming from with it. She already said it at Karen's brunch or birthday thing, whatever it was on the first episode. So I mean, that's what she's coming from. At least that's the way she's making it seem like. Um, and it's just, I mean, it is. He like, I get it. Gordon out here making statements about you getting an abortion and stuff like that, and it's just like it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Taquita, too much.
Very much, very
Oh, she
much too
does have
much.
3 kids. I forgot.
Yeah, this is a good comment from Kid Cruddy. Mia sees no collateral damage as too much to propel a storyline. Her mother, her husband, her children, her dignity. She does not. Yeah, she does not care. This is a good comment. She doesn't. And it's gonna at some point she's gonna like she think it's all fun and games. She be crying and having little moments, but at one day this is gonna come back and bite her. And I'm not talking about like in a bad way, like like nothing's horrible gonna happen, but the fact that all this stuff is coming out, like she's gonna realize she took it too far. Because I think it's one thing to be open in your life about what's going on, but I think it's just there's a certain way to do it. And people there, I mean, Mia, this is not the first Housewives show ever. People have like shown their whole journey of going to jail and coming back home, and it still was done in a more tasteful way than this. But this is like your kids and your husband.
That part, it's just
It's
like
too much. It's too much in my opinion.
Candy uses her family like in a good sense, right? Like the way Candy tells her story, uses her extras and all the other stuff. Like she did that so well. Mia is like doing the same thing, but like in the worst way possible. She's using everybody as a storyline around her, and it's detrimental to them.
Yeah.
It's just like, yo, these your kids, bruh.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Yeah. I agree. Did you have any final thoughts, Stream, before I pass it over to our caller that we got in the queue?
No, I just ended the show thinking me is trash, but that was it.
Okay. Tell us something we don't know. We didn't already know.
Right.
Two things. Love was in the chat, and Love gave us a $15 super chat saying, okay, stop playing lean. Dream with the 90s updo. Okay, Dream up here giving WAP. Asia with the glow in the fire purse mural. And Tez with the black on black and more. My beard is kind of dry right now, but it's okay. I work from home, so I don't have to do much, to be here. But thank you, Love. She says y'all better like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, Love, for the super chat. And y'all can find Love on the Beverly Hills panel. We started that back up last week. It's on Wednesdays. This week we're still undecided because we have to figure out if who will be available because of the holiday the next day. But thank you, Love, for the super chat. Okay. All right, our caller for today is going Lisa. Hey. Now I just muted you, but I can hear myself in your audio. So can you stop that audio, whatever it is?
I don't know.
Let me see. Yeah, it's wherever you are watching the show, or maybe if you're watching on YouTube, mute that audio because I can hear myself. I know I sound great, but I don't want to hear myself. All right, let me see. You don't know? I can't even hear you.
I don't know, Miss Lisa.
Can you hear me?
We hear you. We hear ourselves.
Quick, because I don't know how to do it. Let me make it quick. I'm like Giselle. I'm tired of all the lines Mill's doing. Mill is just a liar, and I'm tired of the lies.
Lisa, we really can't hear you. I will let you talk. You sound very faint, so I'm gonna have to. If you can't fix it, I'm gonna have to let you go because we can't really hear you.
Hold on. Let me see.
That's better. Well,
Kinda.
yeah, kinda.
Can you hear me now?
You just fine. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm like Giselle. I'm tired of all the lies with Mia. Okay. She tells so many lies. This time I'm this one. And I'm gonna tell you something about Gordon. I like when Gordon be upset. Because Gordon, all the whole truth be coming out with Gordon, honey. He gets upset, he tells the truth. And he don't hold back when he be upset. He don't hold back, and I think that's the problem of it is. Even for this show, he went along with her lies in the beginning when she first came on the show. He went along with her lies, but now he like, nah, I'm not finna do this. I'm not finna do this with you and him. And she just told him, I'm not finna be on TV with him. And he said that last week. I'm not finna do this. So I'm tired of me. I really am tired of Mia and all her lies. I can't get it no more. Ask me to go sit down somewhere, baby. You cannot sing. You not like Candace, okay? You don't have the same voice as her, okay? And Giselle kind of I put up talking about the next international pop singer. Chad, come on, girl. Now here you go. Now you gonna boost this girl up to say this mess right here, girl. Now come on, Giselle. She ain't no international pop singer, okay? She got that little song that she did in the what they did with Monica gone now in the little food thing. Yeah, ain't nobody worrying about that. Go sit down somewhere. If and I'm don't y'all remember when she said that her and Michael used to have threesomes,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, and I remember when y'all was talking about that. I said they used to have threesomes, so that means you were cheating too.
Oh, well, if they had a mutual agreement, they ain't really cheating. That ain't cheating.
That was cheating. I don't care what no you like something else in your bedroom. That's cheating.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
this side. I'm both ways. That's how I feel. I don't know like that. They was
Oh,
sometimes they used to be swingers. So I mean, come on now. I mean, off Candace's phone, he said he had the female, whoever the person was who texted Candace, said he said he sitting down and he said, I got a wife and a boyfriend. I remember that. When don't y'all remember they was at Monique house and the girl kept texting them and they was zoomed in and the girl read it because Giselle read it. She said, "I have." The man. They said the man was saying he has a wife and a boyfriend. Go back and look at the episode. So,
I think.
Chad, they was in swingers, honey. They was swinging, honey. They was singing to the chandeliers, baby, getting down. So both of them, they were freaks, honey. That's all I can
Mm.
say, but honey. But I hope you good luck on getting the money, baby, because Mike ain't gonna give you no money, child. Mike gonna give you no money. So, you need to stay on the show, make your little money, and shut up about it, because Mike ain't gonna give you no money, okay?
Michael needs to give her money so we can get her off the show. We don't want to see her no
Yeah,
more.
But
yeah.
then she gonna have to tell her, Mike ain't gonna give her no money, girl. Mike ain't starting about ass like that because she was number one, his business been put out there. His personal business been put out there. Like he like to suck sausages, you know,
Allegedly.
allegedly. Robin
Allegedly.
said she heard it too.
Yeah, but
So
allegedly.
allegedly,
Because he
allegedly,
like to sue, and I would hate for you
yeah,
to
and he like to pinch me in butt. He like pinch me in butt. And so, hey now, I mean, they from freaky, honey. So, I mean, okay. So that keep going what they doing, child. But other than that, I like the party. Now I'm gonna tell you something about TJ. Baby, go mingle somewhere and get some sit down somewhere, okay? And I look, I'm kinda mingle with my friends. I want you to mingle with the men. You over there talking to Eddie, and then you over there talking to what's his name is?
Right.
Uh Way. You talking to Ed and Way. Okay, so what you need me for? Go do what you got to do and shut up. He seemed like he is a little bit aggressive with her. And I don't like that.
mm,
But other than that, I'm liking it was okay. This season kind of boring. I need my
yeah.
girl Candace back. I'm sorry.
Well, she ain't
My
coming
girl
back.
Candace back. I need my girl Candace back because she put a little to it. You know what I'm saying? Rest of them good. I don't know what's going on. I like Kate, and I'm glad that Karen got her thing pushed back. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, it was okay episode. I don't know how Wendy. I'm like Wendy mom like got a meal together. She said, I am a child of God, and I don't. Yeah, yeah, I said what I said because you talk about my daughter. Yeah, you shouldn't have put no drink on my daughter. So, other than that, it was cool. It's
Okay.
cool, 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 cool.
Well, thank
But
you,
y'all
Lisa.
have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful happy Thanksgiving.
You
Oh,
Don't
too.
eat a
thank you. You
lot of
too.
turkey. Don't drink a lot of whiskey. Drink a lot of cocktails for cocktails lover Lisa. Because I'll be drinking my cocktails too. So, and just have a wonderful, wonderful time. Be thankful for everything you got.
We thank you, Lisa. You
Thank
have a
you,
good night, okay?
Lisa.
I love you. Love y'all, okay?
Love you too, Lisa. Have a good night. Okay. We have no one else in the queue, so we're gonna go ahead and lead out. As I said, we're gonna be here next Monday for Potomac. We're almost halfway through. I believe the mid-season trailer will air on next week's episode because they didn't come out with this one, so it'll probably be next. Because this episode was technically episode 8, and next week is episode 9, so that will make sense. Couple things. If you're watching Married to Medicine, if you didn't know, Married to Medicine will still be happening, but it's gonna be over at okay, No Chaser TV, sorry. No Chaser TV. So same panel, still hosted by Chase. I'm not sure if you guys knew or not, but Chase has his own channel as well. He's still a part of our family. He's still on the Beverly Hills panel, but Married to Medicine will not be held over here. So if you watched that last year, it's one of my favorite panels. Very, very live, very lit. But they're going to be on Tuesday, same time. Dream, Jasmine, Antonio, Sammy, and Chase will all be there, but it's on No Chaser TV. So if you search it, I put it in the chat last week, but if you type in No Chaser TV, he's in the algorithm. His channel is doing really well. A lot of other shows that he do. So make sure y'all check that out. For Wednesdays, we have Beverly Hills, but this Wednesday, as I said, I'm not sure. I'm actually going to text the panel right now to figure out if we're going to do a show this Wednesday or not. But there will not be a show for Salt Lake City this Thursday because it's Thanksgiving. So with that being said, thank you, Asia. Thank you, Dream. Y'all make sure, like Lisa said, y'all have a very fun, safe, blessed Thanksgiving. Eat all the whatever you eat. I don't eat turkey. I don't even eat meats. But I do hookah.
And cocktails.
And cocktails and everything else. So I'm going to enjoy myself. If we don't talk to y'all, be safe. And we'll see you next time, okay? Y'all have a good night. And everything, and like Kid Curdy said, everything is alleged. When you're on this show, I want to make sure that we always say things are alleged because people like to sue and we don't really have the facts. So I would hate to hear about anybody that watched this show, the fact that they got sued, because I'll be like, oh, damn, that's messed up. But that's why they ain't gonna get me. All right, y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you, Asia. Thank you, Dream. Y'all have a good night, okay? And thank you, Lisa, for
Okay.
calling in, okay? Have a good night. Peace.